So do you want us to call you Fascure or Oliver?
If you want, it's Fascure or Ollie, just whatever.
Ollie. I like Ollie.
Do people know you as Ollie though? Okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay, cool. Well, hello World Garage. I'm here currently in Germany, Cologne, and I'm joined by Mike and Drew from EA. We've had our... Sorry, can I say hello?
Hello!
We've had our, as you know, the expose on like all the world features are coming, and as you know, it looks awesome. I just want to sort of catch up with you guys and see what you think. I mean, first you want to...
Sure. I mean, the breakdown of NFS World and the presentation that we got from the from JC, Anico, and John, the senior producers and the technical director, was amazing. A lot of that stuff I've seen before, and I'm still blown away every time I see it. You know, the new comp mode, the team escape, that was so fun. You and I did it together, and it was by the end of it, you're just holding on to your controller, your heart's going a little bit. It's tons of fun. I can't wait for the public to get their hands on it. Day-night cycle with the full night, that's going to look awesome, especially when you're in the team pursuits. You see those rhinos coming from a ways. That's going to be pretty intense. Lots of other cool stuff coming. That the performance customization is going to be awesome, I think. I mean, these are features that the community have been asking for a long time. You guys on World Garage, I speak with you guys every couple of days in the chat, and I know you guys have been asking for this sort of stuff, so it's really good to be able to actually say, yes, we've heard you, and here it comes. So I'm not just saying it, I cannot wait to bring up Team Escape with everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So. By that, you beat him. So.
Well, it's a co-op mode. I don't beat everyone, we have to win. So.
You can leave us behind.
I could, but that's not really cool either. So leave no man behind.
So like, what about you? What do you think of the world?
You know, I'm a big fan of World because when we first released it, you know, we had, you know, a very good foundation, but now the thing about World is it's just you continually build. You build this amazing game over the course of like 2, 3, 4, however many years that you can go. And so that's what has me most excited, is the fact that this is the first set of changes of many to come. And I'm just really excited to see how people receive it. It seems like you guys, you know, thought it was great.
Yeah,
exactly. And we can't wait for, you know, you and you know, everybody in your community to check it out as well.
Well, the great thing about the community day too is we can get all the community leaders, the guys who run the sites, and go back to their community and talk about this and their feedback before this like Team Escape is coming. They're still polishing it, but there's still time to get a few subtle changes in. You and I were talking about some things earlier on, like a couple subtle things that would fix it, and I'm gonna not get into the details of that because it was a long conversation, and he can fill you guys in, but. That's what I love about World, is that we can get that stuff in and have a quick turnaround on the feedback that we get from the community.
Not only that, but I mean, you know, JC, Anico, John, they were there, they were having chats with you, and they were available all day. And like you said, they're excited about being there, they're excited about the product, and they really want your guys' feedback. Your guys' feedback as well, because that's essentially, as we've always said, what's driving the game. So continually give them feedback, give Ollie feedback, give anybody feedback, and we'll most likely listen to it.
Okay, well, I know also there's stuff that you guys know that we don't know that I've not learned from today, and you can't say that, but...
Well, we talked about a lot in that,
yeah.
and John and JC did say that you could talk about it.
There's a few extra things that also that you know that I don't know yet.
Like the next mode, yeah.
Yeah. But can you sort of say what you'd like to do in the world, or what you'd like to see in World Garage? Yeah, that would be like in the next sort of year.
See, the cool thing with World is that we can only take, like we have pretty good guesses on what the community's gonna want before we get their feedback, but now that we're actively getting a lot of that feedback, it's gonna be cool to see what you guys want and how quickly we can turn that around and get that in. I mean, World's built in such a way that we can put it in a new mode fairly quickly and relatively development. So it's going to be cool to see how that's going to work. We do know what we want to do for the next content drop, and the way we want to do the content is we don't want to have, oh, here's November's drop, and the next drop's going to be in April. If something's ready, we're going to go and put it out. And as soon as it's ready, done. This car's done, every week done. We're just going to start throwing all this stuff out. So, you know, we've got I'm gonna shamelessly plug another game real quick. I've been so focused on World for the last couple months that I've been, you know, I'm very aware of what's going on with Hot Pursuit, but I'm leaving Mike to really take care of, like, he's the community manager for it. But after the presentations that we had, we were talking with Matt Fullett about the car selection and how they're very much focused on the exotics. I think that's going to be really cool. So
Yeah.
so shameless plug. I'm sorry. Back to World.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Unless maybe perhaps an endorsement for World Garage. You want to maybe say a few words about what you think of World Garage?
Keep growing. I mean, meeting you has been great.
An experience.
An experience. Ollie and I have got on famously.
Mike said I'm going to be in a wheelchair. I'll explain later.
That's all. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
I will say I love the T-shirts. I want some, so send me
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
We're working out a deal, so he was gonna give them to me, but now we're gonna have to do a trade. I'm gonna have to give him some World T-shirts.
In your favour, by the way, it's stuff for you guys.
Yeah, and I'll hook him up with some T-shirts to give out to the community. So that's cool. The one thing I love about World is the chat.
Yeah.
Point of the community today is to get everybody from all the major sites and a lot of the minor sites together and talk about everything in terms of the community show, give them a sneak peek at things to come and whatnot. But we do what we call a roundtable discussion, go into the theater, and it's just us, we talk about the community, how we can do things better. And one of the pieces of feedback that I gave back to the community was that every site should have a chat like that. And I very much enjoy going in there as much as I can. And I know that I don't get in there every day. I want to, but I just, we're all busy people. And, that's one thing I love about the chat is actually being in there and like instantly being able to talk with the community, which is really cool. Yeah.
And just keep being frank about your feedback. I mean, again, we always say exactly, right?
Yeah.
And that's great. That's what we want. We don't want any sort of, sugarcoating.
No.
Just give it to us straight.
We like feedback, negative or positive, as long as it's presented in a respectful, constructive, and logical manner.
Yeah.
So it's none of this like, oh, World sucks holes, and then leaving it at that.
Tell us
tell
why.
us why,
Tell
so
us
we can
why.
fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One more thing, Sam, keep the comics coming. They're hilarious. I love them. Read them all the time. So
You
awesome.
said you'd make one of me in a week, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
And if you're gonna do one of me, be kind, please.
I believe there's a comment you said about Mark and Sam. You want to maybe say
Oh yeah, Mark and Eduardo, wish you a very happy birthday, belated. And we were gonna make a video based on one of your comments, but we decided not to because we thought it might have been a bit embarrassing. So you know what comment that we're talking about. So don't worry, they saw it and they very much enjoyed it.
I also think Drew's a little bit hurt that he wasn't one of the people in the comment.
Not really. Not really. So,
Okay, well, thanks again, guys, and keep up the good work. That's all I can say.
cheers, guys.
Cheers.